Hello guys, it's Striker man. Welcome back to another post-match reaction man. So today we're gonna be talking about Arsenal versus Standard Liege man in the 2019 20 Europa League group stage man, the second game. So this game ended in a 4-0 win for Arsenal man. So far Arsenal has scored 4 goals in 4 goals. No, sorry, 7 goals in 2 of the Europa League games, man. In their 2 opening Europa League games and conceded 0 goal, man. So they're doing very good, man. Mustafi in defense, and you have a clean sheet, man. Who would have thought about that, man? Mustafi has been doing a very good job in defense, man. Fantastic job in defense today, man. So shout out to him, man. But Martinelli, bro, Gabriel Martinelli, man, he's a star, bro. The future Brazilian star, man. The future of Arsenal, bro. I'm a big Brazilian fan, bro. I'm a big Brazilian fan. Like one of my favorite football team, man, is like national team is Brazil, man. So it's good to see we finally having Brazilian in the squad. And these Brazilian, we had Brazilian in the squad over the past years, man. Like they're mostly defenders. There was Santos, I believe he was a left back, and there was Gabriel Paulista. That's the ones I can remember from the past few years. But it's fun to have a good attacking Brazilian in the squad, man. 18 years old, man. This guy is on fire. In my opinion, probably one of the best teenager in the league when it comes. You got Chelsea have a few good teenagers, man. So I can't say nothing about, but probably one of the best teenagers in the league. Probably one of the best young strikers in the world, in my opinion, bro. 2 goals today and 1 assist, man. It doesn't get better than that. This guy could do everything, man. Score with his foot, score with his head, score with everything, bro. He's just on fire, bro. Good dribbling skills. I think he should have scored a hat trick, bro. I think the ball was going in that he got the assist for the fourth goal. Pretty much hit the goalkeeper and defenders, man. And I think the ball was going to go in from a tight angle too, man. It's just like some skills, bro. That's skills. So I think the ball was going in, man. But my boy Ceballos, man. Danny Ceballos pretty much made sure he went in, man, and scored his opening goal for Arsenal, I believe. And Ceballos is a beast, man. I think Arsenal definitely need to keep him, bro. Pay as much money as they can. I think Arsenal, in my opinion, they just need one more player. If they buy one player next year, it should be Ceballos should be one of the main guys they buy. Pay $80 million for him, whatever, man. Ceballos is the guy they need to get, man. I think Ceballos is worldly, bro. Could play multiple position inside the midfield, man. I know Mensa Hudson, most of the players could play as an attacking midfielder, but Ceballos could play as an attacking midfielder. Also a good central midfielder, man. So shout out to Mensa Hudson, man. He hasn't really played in a few games for Arsenal, man. I think he's been treated unfairly. I think Unai Emery doesn't like him for some reason, which is very sad. I think the thing is, like, coaches don't use Mensa also to his fullest ability, man. I think Mensa also is world class, man. It's sad to see how Unai Emery treats him, man. Anybody with an open eye could know that Emery is treating him unfairly, man. But it is what it is, man. As long as Arsenal winning, man, I don't really care, man. And it's good to see my team performing, my Arsenal performing, and it's not stressing me out, man. So it was a very good game, man. Will they win the Europa League, man? That's very hard to say, man. They always do good, man. But fumbling right now, there's a lot of good teams in the Champions League. There's gonna be a few good teams that's gonna bounce down, man. There's gonna be a few good teams that's gonna bounce down to Europa League, man, and that's what really affect Arsenal. The last time it was Atletico Madrid bounced down to the Europa League and knocked Arsenal down. Last year it was just Chelsea. Chelsea was in it for the long term, man. But hopefully Arsenal could go all the way and win this, man. I would love to see Arsenal win a European title, and this year might be their best year, man. But Martinelli, bro, definitely need to be in the first team, around the first team. We saw Tierney play for Arsenal in the Europa League for the first time, his first start, man. He had a fantastic game, bro. It's killing on the wing, bro. This is one of the best left back I've seen for Arsenal in a long time, man. And we got Bellerin on the right side. Bellerin was alright, but I think he was probably one of the weakest defender we have out there, man. But good to see him back, man. I think he's gonna do some great job for Arsenal. So we have 2 left backs, we have 2 good full backs, and we have 2 good full backs. We need some backups, but center backs, that's what we need to work on. We still have Saliba, I believe that's his name, William Saliba. He's out on loan at Saint Etienne. Hopefully be back next year to perform very well, and hopefully we'll get another good center back next year and focus on our defense, man, because that's what really hurts us. If we could play good defensive football, man, we'll be on one of the top team in the league, in my opinion. Martinez played very well. Tierney played very well. One of the best players for Arsenal. It was between him, Ceballos, and those are the two second best men. Martinelli was above everybody else in my opinion, but Tierney, Ceballos, and Martinelli, those are the top three players for Arsenal tonight. And I said defense, right? I said defense. Olden played very well. Mustafi played very well. Bellerin played very well. Ceballos, very, very good game by him, and it's superb. It's fantastic. It's just a fantastic play. We gotta keep him. We have to keep him, bro. Torreira, man, very good game by him. That's what Torreira need to play more defensive football, man. He's not like attacking midfield role. They had him play as attacking midfield role versus Manchester United, which in my opinion, which is stupid. Emery is a madman, bro. Emery is a madman. He don't know what the hell he's doing sometimes. He's a mad scientist, bro. He's a mad tactician. You don't know what the hell he's gonna do, man. And that's the problem. That's a problem. What's his name? Nelson. Reece Nelson, man. Reece Nelson. He's stepping up, man. He's playing very well. He had a great game versus Frankfurt last time. I know he has another fantastic game. I got an assist in this one, so shout out to Reece Nelson. Willock is playing attacking midfield. He's another top play for Arsenal, man. I think Arsenal is crowded in midfield, man. So Ceballos, man, if we don't get Ceballos next year, I think we'll be alright, man. We got Joe Willock, man. It was like, what? How many Willocks are there? I believe they had 3. I believe Arsenal had 2 Willock, and there was a Willock at Manchester United too, man. So we saw one of the Willock to Benfica, and I think one is at United, man. But yeah, the Willock brothers are crazy, man. But this is the best Willock out of all of them. Maitland-Niles, man, probably was one of the weakest players for Arsenal on the right side. He's not a midfielder. He's not a winger. He's not a fullback playing in the midfield. He could have played another player over there in the right side. Should have put Pepe on the right side and let Pepe get some game time, because he definitely deserved that, man. He's struggling right now. Martinelli up top, man, unplayable, bro. 2 goals in like 3 minutes. That it doesn't get better than that, man. It does not get better than that, man. This guy is the future for not only Arsenal but for Brazil, man. Gabriel Martinelli, man. Remember that name. The more they play, man, more goal he score, man. 4 goals in 2 games, bro. 4 freaking goals in 2 games, man. We definitely need to start him as a striker. Put Aubameyang on the wing, bro, and let's get it popping. Nobody I could say that really played very well for Standard Liege, bro. They was very poor overall, man. I think I was expecting better from them, man, but it was very poor overall. Don't really offer anything. Didn't really create anything. They had 12 shots. That's about it, man. But 1 shot on target. Nothing to write about, man. I think they're, in my opinion, they are underperforming right now. And yeah, they probably should have been the highest scoreline, in my opinion. But great win for Arsenal, man. Onward and forward, man. Hopefully you guys could continue doing this. Hopefully you guys could do this in the league, man. Play some of these young players. Martinelli, I want to see Martinelli play as a striker in the league and see what he could offer, man. Put Aubameyang on a wing or something like that, man. Let's get it popping, really. So stat-wise, man, Arsenal was a better team, man. 62% ball possession, while Standard Elite had 38% ball possession. Arsenal had 26 shots in total, while Standard Leeds had 12 shots, man. So Arsenal had a lot of shots. We've been seeing this a lot in these games with these youngsters, man. These youngsters are not afraid to shoot, and I like that, man. You shoot 500 shot, you're gonna score at least 10. And yeah, man, Arsenal had 7 shots on target, while Standard Leeds only had 1 shot on target, man. Great defensive work by Arsenal, man. Shout out to Mustafi, shout out to my boy Tierney, shout out to Ceballos, shout out to Willock, shout out to Martinelli, and everybody else, man. Reece Nelson too, shout out to you. And yeah, like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. With that, you boys out of here.